You don't have to hide yourself away. Come on, get up, get out. Breathe the sunshine day. Walking the dog, climbing a tree, making hay in the sun with me. Come out and play. It's a brand new day. Wipe the tears away. What do you say?
Bonjour, good morning and welcome to Nell's Theme Park Guide. We're on our latest adventure to Parc Astérix in France. Ooh. Can you see Parc Astérix? Asterix, yeah, that's right. We've not been to this one before, so we're really excited. It's based on and themed around the Asterix the Gaul comics, so we're really excited, really looking forward to it. Our tickets booked online. The full price adult tickets are €52, and the carer and disabled person tickets are a discounted price of €49. It's only €3 difference, but we don't mind that because me and Nell tend to get our money's worth out of our tickets at a theme park anyway. So what's more important is the ride access system that they have in place at the park and how effective that is. So we've got our tickets booked online. We can book our carer and our disabled person tickets online, so we've got them all ready just to go into the park. And when we get there, we'll have to go to the desk and try and sort out our ride access pass for the day. So Parc Asterix, here we come, we'll see you there. Oh, and Nell's flying the flag for UK theme parks today. What's on your t-shirt, Nell? What's on your t-shirt? You've got Blackpool, haven't you? Yeah, you've got Pleasure Beach on your t-shirt, yeah. So, we're here flying the flag for UK theme parks as well, aren't we? Yeah. Who? Quinn? That's just remind me, we're sitting here in the back of the van being driven about in luxury. But who's at the front of the van, Nell? Who's in the front? Not Daddy's here beside you in the back. Who's in the front?
Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie's driving and Quinn's up front as well, isn't he? They're at the front, yeah. Jamie, Quinn, say bonjour. 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 Bonjour, Uncle Jamie. Bonjour, Quinn. Well, we've arrived at the car park. I didn't see any signage for disabled parking, but there's loads of room in the car park because I think we've come on quite a quiet day today. So there's plenty of room, big wide space, plenty of room to get the wheelchair out, but probably could do with better signage towards disabled parking. The first thing we saw when we came into the park was Obelix offering free photo opportunities. I do like it when parks offer you free photo opportunities like this, especially when they are willing to take your phone or camera and take a picture for you without trying to sell you that experience. Everybody prepare to get wet. Here we go. Go. Well, we've just watched an amazing stunt show, haven't we, Nell? That was really good fun. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was brilliant. And because of the disability access pass, we've been able to get access to the very front row. I'll just turn the camera around. This is where we've been sitting all the way throughout the show, and the action was all happening right there, and I'll show you a little bit of the footage now. It's awesome.
This is important for a couple of reasons. Firstly, there's the physical aspect of avoiding the stairs, but also Nell tends to engage a lot better with things if they're happening literally right in front of her. And I'm sure that's probably true for a lot of people with learning difficulties. And as you'll see from the footage coming up, the actors literally come off the stage and end up doing a lot of the performance right in front of me.
What do you think of the slushies?
I think this slushy is very good. The consistency is just right. Usually you suck up all the juice and you're left with all the ice. You're left with all the ice.
And why do you think that is, Jamie?
Do you think it's the diameter of the straw that does it?
I think it must be. I think it must take up more ice than you usually get through
And what
the
about
straw.
the rice? How much rice do you get through the straw?
If you put two of them together and use them as chopsticks, maybe.
That would work.
Yeah. Actually, it is, joking aside, it's the perfect consistency of slushy. It's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, we're going to go on the big splash one. Yay! We're going to go on Romus and Rapidus. Quinn's quite sensibly decided to sit this one out. We have only just got dry from the last two water rides, so I think he's probably the only sensible one among us. Took us a while to get dry after those, though, didn't it? So we'll see what this one's like. Ooh. Well, this is a nice relaxing ride, isn't it, Nell? Getting some lovely views of the park here. Beautiful. We had a bit of a difficult start to the day, mostly because you have to access the disability access system completely through the app. We just had a bit of difficulty getting onto the Wi-Fi on my phone, to the park's Wi-Fi. Eventually we got it sorted out though, and once we got it sorted out, the system in the park is absolutely brilliant. Every ride has got this really clearly signed disability access area. You just take you request a ride on the app, and it gives you a QR code, and then you take that QR code to the operator of the ride, and then they just scan it, and you have access. And you can use it on just about every ride, but you can only use it once per ride, so you have access to each ride once through the day. Can you see Quinn? Are you waving to Quinn? They're back there. Wave. Hi. Yay. We're spotted.
There's a really great range of rides at this park. Everything from really small kiddie rides right through to the bigger roller coasters. Tatus was the biggest and fastest one that we went on today, but also lots of really great in-between family oriented rides. So this is one of the QR codes that will be sent to your phone when you request a ride at Parc Astérix. You simply take this to the disability access point of any ride, and Nell's used hers to go on this roller coaster, which is called the Pegasus Express, and I think it was probably her favourite ride of the day. Great thing about this one is it's actually got a lift that takes you, yeah, we'll go and find Quinn again in a minute. It's actually got a lift that takes you up and down from the ground right up to the platform where the ride starts. Here we are, just getting out. Back to go and meet Jamie and Quinn. Oh, hello. There he is. Whee! One of the possible downsides of this system, where you can access every ride once, is that often neurodiverse people, if they find an experience they really like, they want to repeat it. For example, Nell really likes water rides, but on the plus side, there are 3 different water rides at this park. Even the bins here are individually themed. If you hold a bit of rubbish in front of them, they will suck it right out of your hand. And of course, no trip to Parc Astérix is complete without a ride in Obelix's butt. And here's Nell experiencing one of the best rides of the day, the wheelchair slalom. So, final thoughts on Parc Astérix. Lovely theme park, lots of really great theming, lots of characters that you recognise, especially my generation if you grew up with Asterix comics. And on a side note, if you've not seen the recent film voiced by Jack Whitehall and Nick Frost, I'd recommend that as well, it's quite funny. Accessibility wise, really great system. We felt like we were able to access everything that everybody else was able to access today, and the layout of the park as well is really good. Getting from one area to another is really easy. So if you're in this part of the world and you fancy something a bit different from Disneyland, give it a try. It's a really, really great park. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and watch out for our upcoming vlogs on Disneyland Paris and Europa Park.